Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Roach with the Roach Family Real Estate Team, and I'm going to open this up with saying that this may very well be the very first episode of Roach Family TV. Even heck, there you go. I even messed it up right off the bat. You know what? I'm probably like a lot of you guys where, I've been really wanting to do kind of episodes like this before and do consistent content. But the fact of the matter is, I've tried it a couple of times. I've done, I've done a couple of videos here and there. I mean, a lot of you guys have seen my videos on our coming soon videos or our walkthroughs or just little tips here and there. But the fact of the matter is that, sometimes, hey, I'm human just like you, and sometimes I overthink things, right? You think about, what am I going to say, or what am I going to talk about, or what's my next steps going to be, etc. You know what? I just blew it out of the water here, and I just said, let's just go back to the roots. So, heck, I was even getting a little bit wrapped up with where do I shoot the video? What's my backdrop going to be? What camera am I going to use? Should I go out and buy a new one, right? So, you know what? Too long, too far. You guys are missing out by me not putting out, a whole bunch of amazing content for you. So we're gonna get started today. I'm going back to the roots. I'm going back into the office. So here's our backdrop, wallpaper, all that kind of stuff. So today, first day of, getting some good snowfall of the season 2016. What's the date today? December 6th, I think it is. And you woke up this morning with a whole bunch of snow. Now, it won't last. That's just the way it is. I think it's supposed to go up to 5 today. So, but you know what? No better kind of intro to this episode than to talk about selling your house in the winter, right? Or selling your house over the holidays, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips for selling your house over the holidays or over the winter, all right? So let's open up with, number one. Let's go with keeping your house clear, right? Or the snow and the ice clear of your house, right? So last year, you may not even remember what it was like to have snow, because last year we had, pretty much no snow. It was very mild. I don't know, did we go tobogganing last year? I think we did once or twice, I'm not sure, right? So you might not remember what it was like. There's this big thing, it's got like a big spade on the end, it's got a handle, and you push snow with it. It's called a shovel, right? Yeah, I know, I'm being sarcastic, but you know what? That's how long it's been. So get used to that little tool again. Pull your shovel out, make sure that the snow is cleared from your driveway, is cleared from your sidewalk, and certainly the pathway up to your front door. Make sure there's no ice, put lots of salt down. The very first impression that somebody's gonna have of actually getting to your house, we'll get into first impressions later on in another episode, so I don't take too much of your time on this one, but it's going to be, your curb appeal and walking up to your house. What's the impression that someone's gonna get? So you want to make sure that your house, that your sidewalk is nice and clear, nice and easy. The last thing you want is for someone to slip and fall when they're walking to your house for the first time, that's for sure, right? So make sure that that's nice and clear. The second thing I would say would be when somebody walks into your house, especially at the holiday season, smells are going to be a very important factor for someone. So, people really get emotionally attached to the holiday season. It brings back fond memories of their childhood, usually, hopefully anyways, right? So, you know what, having like some baked goods or something like that. One of the things that I love doing when I'm holding open houses and such is bacon cinnamon buns, right? And I always get, some positive feedback saying, oh, it smells so nice in here. And of course it does. Heck, who doesn't like the smell of cinnamon buns? You go down to Union Station in Toronto and, you walk down here and they've got the Cinnabon is obviously blasting their smells out, right? So, your smells is a big factor with your decision making when buying a house. So, go ahead, bake some things and make your house smell nice for the holidays. The second thing I would say, the third thing, my apologies, I would say would be to, make sure the temperature in the house is nice and comfortable. There's no question with electricity going skyrocketing, and all the extra expenses that you're going to have over this time of the year, you might want to keep the temperature in your house a little bit lower just to keep your utility bills down. But you know what? While you're selling your house, set your house temperature at a nice, comfortable level, so that when people are coming into the house, they're not, still cold from being outside. They get comfortable. Again, a huge factor when people are buying your house is their comfort level when they're in the house, right? So you want people to linger, to stay around, to feel comfortable in your house, to make it feel like it's their house, right? So, you know, I'm not going to take too long on this one. We could really get into this, but I'm going to wrap it up with that just so we don't take too much time on this one. And let's just touch on those ones just right now, right? Actually, you know what? I'm going to pause there for a second. I'm actually going to continue just one last thing. I'm going to talk about, maybe even just selling your house in the wintertime as a whole, all right? You're obviously going to hear a whole bunch of people saying, should I wait till the spring, or you should wait till the spring because that's when all the buyers come out and you shouldn't sell in the winter. There's two thoughts behind that one. When you sell in the winter, absolutely, you're going to have less people, no question. But keeping in mind that when people are out going shopping over the holidays especially, and in the wintertime, those people are typically very serious. You don't get the tire kickers, you don't get the people just saying, hey, it's really gloomy and miserable out and I got to trek through all this snow. Do you want to just go look at houses today? Probably not. You're really going to get the people who are saying, I'm looking for a house, and whether it's, you know, a dusting or snow or there's a mountain of snow that I got to crawl through, I'm finding a house because I need one, right? So when the people are booking showings into your house, they're going to be serious buyers. So on that note, I will wrap this up with saying thank you very much for tuning in to the very first official episode of Roach Family TV, and I look forward to bringing you more and more content going forward. Thanks for your time.